Welcome to this video on embedding reports using JavaScript. Now that you're a pro at making Logi reports and visualizations, let's look at ways you can embed these components into your non-Logi applications. For example, in blogs, websites, and more. Let's get started. There are two ways to embed Logi components into your non-Logi applications. You can either use the Embedded Reports API or use JavaScript, which will be explained in this video. You can also use JavaScript and the embedded reporting object from the API to embed reports. This object has three primary methods: create, get, and remove. Please remember that JavaScript is case sensitive. All three methods operate with the following properties. Application URL. This is the URL of your Logi application. Report. This is the name of the Logi report definition file. Auto-sizing. This specifies automatic resizing of the container div to show the entire report or include scroll bars. Values can be none, height, width, or all. Application URL, report, and auto-sizing are required properties. The following are optional properties. Height offset. This property allows you to override the default embedded content frame padding. The default value is 20 pixels. Link params. This is a name-value collection of report parameters. Secure key. A secure key value is required when using secure key authentication. iframe ID. Returns of the ID attribute of the iframe element that contains the embedded report. iframe. Returns the iframe DOM object that contains the embedded report page. Let's try the embedded JavaScript approach to embed a Logi report in my blog. I want to add the order table below my text. To start, open the text editor to modify the page. Create a container for the report in the HTML markup. Let's use the create method to include the orders report. To do that, add this text into your HTML. Next, create a function. In the function, I specified the required parameters: application URL, report, and auto-sizing. Lastly, create a report instance by calling the create method. Now let's save the changes and open the blog in a browser. Voila! I see my orders table in my blog. Very simple, right? What if I wanted to update my table and filter my data from my blog? Using the get method, we can filter our table and pass filters to the Logi table. To do that, let's first create a static filter in my blog page on ship country. Let's review that I can see my filter on my blog's page. There it is. Let's now write a function to receive our parameter as input to the Logi report and filter the data. The function starts by getting the report object using its container div ID. It then gets the value of ship country that was selected in the blog page. Using setParam, the ship country selected value is set for the parameter for the Logi report. The load report then reloads the report by passing the parameter. All we need to do now is call this function when the user clicks on the Apply button for the ship country dropdown. We can add an onClick event to call the update report parameters functions. Let's test our filtering by opening the blog page. Let's select France and click on Apply. Voila! My table is now filtered to only show orders being shipped to France. We can test this out for other countries as well. As you can see, embedding reports on non-Logi applications using JavaScript is easy.